let's get into. First of all, let's get into this event tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me the impetus behind this. Why did you decide to do this type of an event tonight?
Okay, so as you know, I've owned a couple of restaurants, and it's an absolutely brutal business, and I just got so sick of it, and so I joined this organization called Chef Culture, and it's a group out of Fort Lauderdale, Miami area. So I started doing a lot of chef demos, live chef demos. I would travel all over Florida doing them for Winn-Dixie in conjunction with the Chef Culture. And one day, a guy kept walking by my stand, and he said, "Hey, do you know anything about wine pairings?" I'm like, "Yeah, I come from fine dining." And he said, "Give me your business card because I would love to have you come with me and cook live for wine pairing so I can sell my wine to my clients." I said, "No problem, but I don't have a business card." And he says, "Well, give me your EIN number so I can know how to pay you." And I didn't have any of that. And so I went back and I said to myself, I just blew a great opportunity. Now, at the time, I was picking up, little events here and there. And I said, you know what? I think it's time for me to make myself a business.
Okay.
And so in February, I started getting legalized. And I said to myself, you know what? I'm just going to go all out. Got the website going, got my paperwork together, got legalized. I'm an LLC now. And I was ready to go. I had a lot of things planned, a lot of things lined up to do, and then everything fell through. But what it did was it allowed me the opportunity to start a YouTube page and start doing YouTube content. And it also allowed me to refine my business model. Mm-hmm. So I got the website up and running the correct way, just tied up a lot of loose ends, making sure that once everything was over with, I was ready to go. And so that was one of the most important things to me.
Your YouTube channel is very popular. I watch it sometimes. You have a strong social media presence. How can people follow you on social media? Look at all your channels.
So all of my social media tags is Yes Chef Creates. That's Facebook, that's Instagram, and that is also on YouTube as well.
Mm-hmm. When people look at you and see you as a role model, how does that make you feel?
Well, it doesn't make me feel anyway because that's what I was brought here to do. I was put on this earth to be a leader, and I knew that from a young age. I don't have a problem with leading. I don't have a problem with following either. A great man of God once told me in order to be a great leader, you must first be a wonderful, great follower. And I understand that, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with following as long as the leadership is in place, and I'm okay with leading. I don't have a problem with any of it.
Mm-hmm. The future. How do people tap into getting your services? First, what is your service? You literally go to people's houses or places of business or what have we that already have cooking utensils there, a stove, a refrigerator and all that, and then you take it from there. Go.
Yes. So I'm not a caterer. I am a private chef. When you hire me for my services, you're hiring me to come to you with nothing but the idea of cooking in the establishment that you're at, whether it's your vacation home, your Airbnb, your permanent residence, some type of banquet hall, or whatever type of function you have, is as long as there is a place to cook, an oven, a stove top, deep fryer, warmers, refrigerators, running water.
I've seen you cooking birthday parties, seen you at people's houses and everything.
Oh yeah, I actually just came from 4 days last week of this family of 6. They were from South Carolina. And South Carolina and Atlanta and Orlando, actually. And they found me and they said, hey, man, we're coming down to your neck of the woods and we would love for you to come and cook for us for 4 days. So I cooked breakfast and dinner for them for 4 full days.
Wow.
So that's what I do. And with this new venture, with the Chef's Table, I plan on taking this to multiple cities as well. And, just getting a fan base of people who are interested in something like this, just to have a good time, to be grown, to be sexy,
Good
to
time
be catered
propose.
to.
You can propose, bring out the wedding proposal in a nice atmosphere, and have a chef standing there all smooth.
And just in case anybody, you ain't heard it from me, but there's something brewing for Valentine's Day.
Okay.
So we'll have more information on that later.
Okay. Now let's go to the concept. You work with them. They lay out the menu. You make some suggestions.
Yes.
And then you price it all out. Different scales, different types of menus.
Yes. Exactly. So if you want chicken,
I see you over there taking all this in, Benita. Go ahead.
if you want chicken, fine, but don't think you're going to get the filet for the same price as the chicken.
Right.
The cost is in the food. Okay. That's just that simple. So I want to cater to not only my clients' needs, but also their budget. Mm-hmm. Everybody doesn't have it to spend, like these last 6 people who came down and spent an astronomical amount of money to have me cook for them. Everybody doesn't have it like that. And I'm okay with that. If it's something small that you want, okay, we'll go from there. I am not the cheapest person. I'm just
Pay
not.
for what you get, though.
Exactly. And I got stories, but if my services is according to what I prepare, how I prepare it, and a lot of times people don't even think they can afford certain things until I lay it out for them.
Right.
I'm not trying to rip anybody off or rob anybody blind. I'm trying to give you value, and if you can't understand value, then I can't make you understand that.
Now, you have a substantial background, impressive background as a chef. I want people to get a feel for who they're paying for. Tell us about your background there.
So my background is basically fine dining, but I have worked every single position in the restaurant, from the front door to the back door. Even as an owner or as a general manager, I've washed dishes in a pair of nice shoes and nice shirt, washing dishes. I've been on the line and had to take my suit jacket off and jump on the line. So I've come from a place where I was taught that yes is the answer. Now what is the question? That's where I come from. And so when it came to my management skills, I had to learn that. No one taught me. I didn't take a class for that. When it comes to being a chef, I didn't take a class for that either. But a chef is not someone that can cook. A chef is an administrator, just like a preacher can preach, but a pastor pastors. Mm-hmm. They're two separate things. So being a cook is, you may be a great cook, but are you an administrator? I've owned my own restaurants. I've had to make my own menus, and I had to learn it from the ground up. I didn't get a free ride in this. Mm-hmm. And so, my viewpoint and the way I want to approach everything is, I know I'm here because I worked hard to be here. Mm-hmm. And so when you hire me, you're not hiring me to cook your food. You're hiring all of the experience that I have and all of the understanding that I have on how to make people happy.
And you cook all types of cuisines?
Oh, yeah. I go all across the board. Sushi.
Nothing's out of limit.
No. Just watch the YouTube channel.
I'm going to throw something at you I bet you never heard of.
Okay.
Fufu.
I've never heard of fufu.
See that? That's an African. I see you over there, Cavino. I dropped a little fufu on him. That's out of Nigeria, baby.
Well, I would love to experience
on the Ivory Coast, but we're going to get you with the African there. He does a lot of events. We get you some fufu.
Okay.
But I'll just mess around with you. But you basically do everything, and they name it, you do it.
Oh, yeah. And if I don't, listen, I owned an Irish restaurant. I didn't know anything about Irish food when I took over Clancy's. I didn't know not one thing. My business partner, he looked at me and said, "What do you think you can do?" Mm-hmm. And in my mind, I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. But, I studied it. I looked at, different things. And I mastered it.
5 years from now, when we look at Yes Chef, what's it going to look like as a business?
Oh, man, it's going to have a lot of other different chefs with it. A lot of different employees. We're going to be doing...
Things will be going on simultaneously in different locations.
Of course. The YouTube channel will probably be running itself by then. and we're going to
Love it.
be a dominant force and presence in the culinary industry.
Making it happen, my friend. Well, look, I know you got to go do what you need to do. I'm going to do a few more interviews. Want to thank you for stopping out here.
No problem.
And sharing
you know,
your time with us.
Let me just say this. You are a pillar of our community. From the first day I met you, almost 10 years ago, you have been nothing but gracious. You have been nothing but supportive of me. I've seen you be supportive of other people as well, but I can only speak to me. You are this community. Lee Pitts is this community. And I want to thank you for every single thing that you do, not only for me, but of everybody. And I can always remember you saying, you down with the movers and the shakers, and, that's inspiring to me, because when you say that, and I say, but hey, he's giving me time, so I must be a mover and a shaker.
That's right.
And that makes me feel good as well. And I just want to thank you for everything you've done for me over my career, and I appreciate you so much,
Man, I
brother.
accept that with humility, and I appreciate it. Well, let's bump you out, bro.
Yes, sir.
And leave you with something, man.
All right.
While you're climbing the ladders to success, never abandon your own community.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be your community that's gonna lift you up down the road. Okay, you're gonna always have your little hiccups here and there.
Mm-hmm.
You give people a good product, they experience your product over a period of time, then it starts. So it all starts off with a raindrop, and then it makes its way to a glass of water. Then it becomes a bucket of water. Then it becomes a bathtub of water. Then it becomes a lake, and then an ocean. So right now you're right around that bathtub. Next thing gonna be a lake and an ocean, and then just go sailing on into success, my friend.
That's right. That's right.
All right, so as the saying goes on this particular show, for those who say it can't be done, they're usually interrupted by those like Yes Chef, headed by Chef Trove, right out of the Fort Myers community. Is it fair to say Dunbar?
Oh
Born
yeah,
and
I
raised
was
in
born
Dunbar?
and raised in the projects.
Pride of Dunbar. Which
Yeah,
project?
That's right. The old projects.
Ah,
Southward Village.
okay.
The old project.
Southwood Village.
Oh, man.
Southwood Village's finest.
I loved being raised in that place. I had a great childhood.
Okay. Well, a lot of people want to talk to you, man. They're looking at you. Johnny Streets, of course, is here, the famed city councilman, and we got a lot of the politicians here, as well as a lot of people in the community. So you kicking off in grand style, my friend.
Thank you so much, Mr. Pitts.
We'll be right back.
Lee Pitts Live is a Lee Pitts Enterprise production.
Hello, Southwest Florida. Thanks for watching Lee Pitts Live. Of course, I'm Lee Pitts. I hope you enjoy that particular show, but you can always catch us here on YouTube. Just click on the subscribe button down there. That way you can get your Lee Pitts Live on demand when you want it and how you want it. We also encourage you to watch our show on Fox 4 and connect with us on all our social media platforms. Just type in Lee Pitts Live.